Kilian Jornet, the ultra runner, he's talking about his training.
Specifically for Western states, the 100-miler. And, well, he hasn't read it in 15 years.
Exactly. And that's the hook, right? He's 37 now, says himself he's a very different athlete. The data he shares, the methods, and, the why behind the changes, especially considering his age and experience.
Okay, so let's start right there. This core idea that he's different. The sources make that super clear.
15 years on, 37 years old. He actually says he can run faster now, maybe performs better metabolically.
But there's always a but.
The big one is recovery. It just takes much longer.
Right, and that's not just like a small detail.
No, it changes everything. He says training can't just be about spending hours out anymore, like maybe when he was younger.
It needs to be, what did he say, smarter?
Smarter and very specific. That's the key shift.
So with Western states coming up, what are the specific things he's targeting with this smarter approach?
Well, two main goals. First, adapting to the heat that's crucial for Western states.
Always a factor there.
Definitely. And second, adapting to the specific pace of an ultra like that, the sustained effort.
And he had that interesting point about metabolic versus neuromuscular.
He feels metabolically he's actually pretty good, needs to maintain it. But the neuromuscular side, he says that always lacks.
So that's where the real work needs to happen.
That dictates a lot of the focus.
And underlying all of this, he puts this, principle out there right at the start.
And health first idea. Performance is only the maximum expression of health.
Which sounds simple, but he really emphasizes it.
Totally. It's non-negotiable for him. Being healthy isn't just, not being injured. It's the actual foundation.
If you're not healthy, you can't train right, can't adapt.
And you definitely can't perform at your peak. It underpins the whole process for him.
Okay, so let's get practical. How does this smarter specific training translate into actual workouts described in the sources? What's the running part look like?
Okay, so there's a consistent structure he mentions. 3 specific running sessions every week.
And how long are those?
Usually around 35 to 40 kilometers each, so decent distance.
And not just jogging around the block, I assume?
No, definitely not. The structure is quite specific. He talks about including significant uphill work, mentions a local steep hill, like 700 meters of climbing, and then also running on the flat within those sessions.
And is there a pace target for the flat sections?
He's pretty clear about aiming for around ultra race pace on the flat, which he pegs at around 4 minutes per kilometer.
4 minutes per K for 100 miles. Wow. That puts the front end of that race in perspective.
It really does. And he's also using these runs diagnostically.
How so?
He says he's really trying to see how the body's holding up, specifically mentioning checking his TFL.
The hip muscle, tensor fasciae latae.
Right, that one. And his knees, making sure they're handling the load okay, which, at 37 and with past issues, that's crucial.
Makes sense. Now, the heat adaptation part in the sources was super detailed. What's the main goal there? What's he trying to achieve?
Fundamentally, it's about forcing physiological changes. He wants his body to learn to sweat earlier.
To cool down faster.
Exactly. Cool more efficiently and just feel more adapted, more comfortable when it actually gets hot during the race.
And the methods, they sounded pretty intense, almost like a lab setup.
They're very practical, very data-focused. It's done indoors in a room heated to around 40 degrees Celsius.
40 degrees, that's about 104 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, pretty hot. Sometimes even 41°C. And he wears a rain jacket on top of that.
To sweat even more.
You got it. Maximize the heat stress. And hydration during these is critical. He talks about drinking a lot of water with a lot of sodium.
How much sodium? He gave a number, didn't he?
He did. Around 3 grams of sodium per hour during these sessions.
3 grams an hour? That's a lot.
It is. The idea is that high intake helps push the adaptation process and helps the body learn to retain sodium better under heat stress.